Hi, my name's Brian Spectre, and I am a 20-plus year cancer survivor. I am making a movie called Mindscapes with other cancer survivors and caregivers. And what I've been doing for the last few years is getting people that have had chemotherapy, radiation, getting them back into the world and doing something positive by getting them into filmmaking. It's a great step when you're just getting out of, the downfall of going through cancer and getting your confidence back. It gives you an opportunity to be creative again and find yourself and build your strength and dealing with the world again, because a lot of times you lose your confidence. Well, we started making Mindscapes, this motley crew of mine, I call them, and we made a trailer for a local film fest. Somehow the trailer got noticed, and we had an offer by a couple people from the Hollywood machine, I call it, and they were very interested in the film. The film was not really finished, as an independent, but they wanted to actually reshoot the whole film with a big budget. And at first, they seemed very interested in working with our team, and I was very excited about it. But as time went on, unfortunately, they just wanted to push us all aside, and they just offered me some money for the script, which was totally unacceptable because realistically, I wanted my team, the people that I love and care for who are very talented, to all be a part of it. And that's why I'm coming to you today, because Mindscapes needs to be made by the people that put their heart and soul into this film. This film does not need to be just another script that goes to Hollywood and just about money. This is about people that have fought for their lives, that are still here on this earth and love what they do.
My name's Lori Ferguson, and I'm here because my husband died of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma about almost 7 years ago. I started my own photography business after raising my children, who were only 12 and 14 when my husband died. I bumped into Brian Spectre, and he asked me if I was interested in learning how to film because photography and film crosses over well. I wasn't about to miss the opportunity there, so I said yes. I had already seen posts of his that were very inspiring. I knew he was somebody that I wanted to work with. I also knew that he was extremely bright. I started probably about a year ago with the company, and I haven't looked back. It has been a wonderful experience for me. I've gotten to do script writing, I've gotten to do photography, I've gotten to do casting, many different hats because it's a small company, but we're a very creative team. We care about the people that are involved with us. We have recently stepped away from Hollywood because Hollywood said they wanted to take the film, do something great with it, and kick the rest of us to the curb. Brian took a stand and he basically said, thanks, but no thanks.
How I got involved with Atlantian Films is quite an interesting story. It was about 2 years ago that I lost my father in a tragic car accident. And it was only maybe about 5 to 6 months later, so about a year and a half ago, that I was introduced to Brian and this film, and it was really interesting. After my father's death, I started realizing how short life really was and how anybody could just be taken from you, and I could be taken from this world at any given point in time.
I guess I first met Brian about a year and a half ago. I was the editor of a newspaper, and a fellow journalist had just done a story on him and his movie Mindscapes. And I was intrigued as a fellow artist, so I contacted Brian, and we became fast friends. We did a story, and before you knew it, a film financier who happened to live in the area wanted to remake the movie, in short, on a much bigger budget. And that's where we are today in pre-production. One of the things that intrigued me about the film and drew me to it was the fact that there was a cancer connection.
One of the nicest things is that a lot of the people that have been helping us are cancer survivors, friends of cancer survivors, and they're usually the people that are, willing to sort of go out their way a little bit and help. And it's great to have all these people involved. it sets a lot of sanity for different people that have a lot of upsetting things happen in their life. Gives them something else to focus on.
My sister was an actress, and she died at the age of 40 from breast cancer 6 years ago this month, in fact. And we did everything together. We were actors, and we worked on shows in New York. And so when Brian came along and said that I could be part of this film, I was ecstatic.
You know, we started this project with nothing and just wanting to put together a good little film to see, you know, if we could do it, basically. And it was a lot of fun, and we finally got a trailer up, and about a year ago it was shown at the Farmington Valley Film Fete, and it stirred up some interest. People were interested in what we were doing, and wanted to know where it was filmed, and you know, who put it together. And finally somebody came along that was interested in it for some sort of Hollywood film, and we're very interested once these people voiced opinion on, you know, liking the script and the idea, and couldn't believe that we'd done the trailer with no money, no special effects teams, you know, no big huge crew, and it looked halfway decent. They were quite shocked, and that's what made them interested in wanting to work with us. But as time went on, it sort of transcended into people wanting to take the story and produce it themselves and not include us, you know.
What we care about is putting out a good product and keeping the people that really matter at the heart of it.
Yeah, we were, weren't we? This is my buddy Timber, by the way. He's in the movie. Really? You're a star, aren't you? What happened was they wanted to take the movie itself and kind of kick the rest of us to the curb. Hey, why don't you go over there for a while? Okay.